My name is Alex Garcia. I work with the Department of Regional Planning with the Zoning Enforcement Unit. I am in charge of a special projects unit that covers large land uses, large pieces of property, and using drones will benefit us in conducting our work. We've had a drone program in the department for about 3 years now. So when we first started, we had to convince our management to use drones, and the way we convinced them is we hired a drone contractor to conduct 3 site visits. In those site visits, we learned a lot. One of them, we went up to a wireless tower where we were able to find a phone number for the contact of the operator, which we couldn't find for a while. Another one, we went out to an industrial property. Usually the industrial properties have a lot of things that are not safe to walk through. So we used the drone to get on the property, and we actually found on the roof that they were storing gas tanks, which was also very dangerous, and we were able to address that. And then the last one, we went out to Antelope Valley, was able to use drones to visit a large portion of the property where if we would have done it by foot, it would have taken us a long time. And we actually found some illegal dumping that we were able to address. Yeah, I think Drisit is going to be something that we're going to benefit from in the future. We participate in hearings. We also participate in meetings. And I think that if we're discussing issues that require drone flights, we can actually live stream some of those images and some of those videos during a meeting or during a hearing. So the importance of real time is very important because some of the violations that we come across happen in specific times or interval times. And if we can identify a pattern, we can go out there with a drone. And even if someone can't make it out to the site, then I think we can stream live the video, and we can show it to either management or whoever else needs to see it. Right. So what we do is we respond to some complaints. A lot of the times, things that happen out in the field are not always happening 24/7. So sometimes if we get a call where something's happening at that time, it might be happening for a good 2-3 hours. We'd like to go out at that time. And at the same time, if someone's in a meeting and they want to see what we're looking at and something that might be happening at that time, then that's something that we want to stream. If we wait 2-3 hours, we might not catch whatever's going on that we want to catch on video. So that's how live streaming could help us. Drone operations have been very impactful in the last 3 years, especially with COVID. With COVID, we had some restrictions on going out and conducting inspections. So when we started our drone program, we were able to go out to inspections and inspect from a far distance away. Obviously, we take every precaution necessary. We ask for permission for every property we visit. But outside of COVID, we also benefit from it because there's areas like today we flew something where we couldn't get out to a channel. We want to go assess the damage of a channel. We can go out very close, get pictures, get video, and assess the damage. We can go out to properties where there's fire damage and assess the fire damage, which we've done before with the Parks and Rec. And also we monitor enforcement cases. So if there's a cleanup case with a large property, we can take overhead pictures and create a grid overlay, and then ask the property owner to focus on one grid per month. I think there's a lot of opportunities in the future with the drones. I'm pretty excited about it. I think Drisit will help us as well. But I think live streaming is one thing that's we're looking forward in the future. We're also looking towards contracting out with other departments and helping them out with their drone services. But with the planning department, I think there's a lot of opportunities to develop layers. There's a lot of environmental issues that we like to use drones for. There's a lot of regulations and new codes that will probably require us getting an inventory of natural habitation. So I think with drones we can definitely accomplish something that we're looking into and not even looking into. So our work helps the public in a way that it helps us do our work better. We are public servants. We respond to complaints. Sometimes access to the property is not feasible by foot. So by drone, we can probably increase our response time to those cases.